Hey everyone, Shadow Cub here, and today we're going to do some Thyla breeding. So, we've got the tames we tamed up in a couple episodes ago, and sorted them out and figured out their stats. We're not going to be using these three at all, probably. Their stats aren't as good as the others, and none of them have any coloring that I'm interested in, so we're probably not going to use those guys. We are going to use these two females. This one is very, very low level, but that's okay. We're going to try to get her white belly onto this one. So, what we've got, we did find a fairly high level female, geez, like yesterday. She was 140 when we tamed her up. So we've got her. She's got good, what was it? She's got a good health stat. And this guy has pretty much everything else we need. He's got good stamina, he's got good weight and melee damage, and this guy also has like the same health stat. No, and even a higher health stat, I think, than her. So we're going to try to get their stats all consolidated, ultimately, on one Thyla that looks like her with a white belly. So that's going to be a little bit of a process, but that's not going to be too bad, I don't think. And I'm not sure if we're going to do mutations in this episode or not. I would kind of like to hold off. I'm hoping to find a max level Thyla at some point, so I would like to hold off until that. I'm not sure if they spawn in the Redwoods biome. I haven't not been back since the very, very start of this series. And I would thinking that might be actually the next biome we visit. So chances are they're spawning over there as well, and chances are we'll get something very good to breed into this line that we're going to start today. So we're going to just start. I'm going to grab, let's see, I think we'll grab these two females. Oh, we also redid our breeding facility here. So we have a little more room, and hopefully it'll be a little more organized. So I'm gonna grab these two. I'm gonna grab, let's see, I'll grab this male first, just because he has his saddle on, and hopefully we can produce a couple of babies that have the coloring from mom and some of the stats from dad. So we'll be back once there is some progression there. Okay, so we've got our first baby here, and he did get the white belly off of mom, so she's done breeding for now. We're still waiting for the light gray and the black back from the other female over there, so hopefully she'll get that. Hopefully we'll get a female, another female, and with dad's health stat. So that would be ideal. And then just have to wait for this guy to grow up, and then hopefully mate those two together. So we'll be back when more Parvus is made. Okay, so we're making some progress, but something incredibly strange just happened, and I have no idea. We're not doing any mutations right now. The parents here have no mutations. This father is tamed, and it looks like we've gotten a baby with 2 mutations, and I don't have any idea what just happened. So I'm gonna keep this for a second I'm not gonna use it in my breeding, but I want to understand what the heck just went on. Because as far as I know, that's impossible. So how did that, I have no idea. Yeah, so that's a little bit effed. Holy crap. That's bizarre. Alright, just want to get this thing out of here. So it's actually got 3 mutations. I don't understand how that can even happen. That's, okay. So, whatever, I'm gonna crunch these stats and try to figure out what happened. I don't know if it's like a glitch in the matrix or what's going on, so, wow, it's actually foggy. It's like it's never foggy. So I'm just gonna get back to what I was doing. So what we're doing right here is trying to get her belly onto a male with his stats. So we have quite a ways to go. She doesn't have, I think she shares only like 2 stats, so this is kind of going to be a long process. Essentially what we're going to be doing is upgrading the female as we get them with better stats and a white belly. And then out here, we've got this guy. Female, she's got the health stat that we want. So ultimately we'll be breeding a male with a white belly with his stats to that female, and basically just upgrading both sides until we get the white Thyla with the white belly and all the stats. So it's a little bit of a process, but I don't think it'll take too much longer. So we'll be back, and I'm gonna find out if this has happened to anybody else. But yeah, that's just strange. Well, we're kind of in the last stages here. So these 3 Thylas are missing the stamina stat, and these 2 are missing the health. These guys have the white belly we want, and these have the top back stripe and main body color. So these guys are almost ready to breed. So we're gonna hook these guys up and hope that we can get what we're looking for. We have a pretty good chance to get all the stats on one animal, but the color is going to be a little bit tricky. So it might take another, it could take 3 more generations at most, I think. But hopefully we won't need that, and hopefully it'll be a little bit sooner. So, you guys ready yet? Soon. So we'll come back probably when we step up or get another Thyla with all the colors on it, so we can actually see what that's going to end up looking like. So hopefully we'll be back soon. Okay, so we're here with our finished line, and we've now combined all the stats onto, right now, 3 Thylacoleos. Thylacoleos, I'm going to just restart that whole thing. Okay. Sick. Alright, so we're here with our completed line. We've combined all the stats onto our 3 Thylas here. We've got 2 held back for mating, and 1 that is imprinted fully that we're going to use. And let's see here, so we've got actually pretty good stats that could be improved. Unfortunately, I've been terribly lucky in finding very high level Thylas, so as we find those, we can breed those right into the line. But their weight is actually pretty good. It's got 41 levels in it. Their health is the lowest with 35 levels. So preferably I'd like to eventually improve the health, improve the stamina, weight if possible, and the damage. But for now, they look good, and they've got, you know, decent stats, and our bred out levels are 234. So here's everybody it took to get us there. It's quite a bit. The guys down here we didn't end up using, but these are ones that we did tame up. And we've got our triple mutation one over here. Unfortunately, not a terribly great animal, but I found out what happened. It's information I probably just sort of dismissed. I've probably seen it before, but the chances of you actually getting a triple mutation are extraordinarily slim. It's less than 0.01%. I think it's close to like 0.0015%, so it's almost impossible. but we got one. It's something I've never experienced before. I did have 2 mutations on one animal once before, so extraordinarily rare. Probably just gonna keep him around for a bit of a breeding trophy, I suppose. But the only thing he's got is actually a pretty good stamina mutation. And, you know, frankly, probably just get just as lucky finding another high-level Thyla out there. So we're just gonna take this guy out, put some levels on him, and see how he is. So these are pretty interesting, or were pretty interesting animals in real life. Ark has taken some artistic liberties with them. For the most part, the model's probably fairly accurate. Maybe a little bit more cat-like than they actually were. They may look a little bit more like modern-day Tasmanian devils, but on a much larger scale. They were not as big as the Ark ones at all. They figure their average weight was probably around... They figured their average weight was around 220 pounds. Finally! Oh god. Noticed that immediately. Jeez. That stupid old axe for her. But they also think that their height was right around a little bit over 2 meters, which makes the Ark Thylas just twice as big as they actually are. I'm not entirely sure why they did that. They should, in-game, be closer to the size of the saber. Pretty good. Their swimming speed's actually pretty decent. So crossing the body of the water is two characters. So let's see what we got for levels right now. Got 9 levels, so let's see what else. Let's throw. I'm gonna get the melee up to around. I mean, ideally, like around 600. Great. I'd like to get health over 1,000. Kill you. Yeah, all in all, very happy how these guys have turned out. I think they look great. Able to get the light gray on the body and the belly. Hopefully we can take power call. Try. There's the Alpha. Oh jeez. I don't know if we can take that. Let's heal up first. Oops. Okay, so we're ready to take on that Alpha Carno. Let's see. Take that down. He's max level Alpha Carno, but if things start looking a little sketchy, I'll just go away. Alpha Carno. Took a beating, but let's see what. Wow, got 16 levels on his arm. Wow. Okay. Let's bring that right here. Let's crank it into 11. Wow. Wow, very cool. Let's just very quick, I might take a cut and get this guy up again and see if we can pick on maybe that level 25 rocket. So that might be doable. Okay, so I found a level 20 rock and level filter, so just configure blows as you don't do. though on them. So. And, you know, I don't even know if they have like damage decals or if it's... So, I'm just gonna leave that guy. All in all, should be back to base. I'm about to start breeding these things. Come back. Unless I have no luck. Grab that blue drop. What the heck was that sound? That's weird. There's no rock element. Alright. Really happy about that stuff. Jeez, everywhere. 20. How did the Yuri get up here? Go after that, because that always ends badly. Always. Let's try to maybe on this up here. There is a rock element. 3. Where are you? Where'd you go? Max level receiver. Sucks. Oops. Gee. So many bugs. So much cutting. Jeez. Let's move that spawner here. Base is right over the hill. To the right now, that's another rock wall. Good stuff. I don't like the fact that you're like at a very high level right now. Spit in my face. Excellent. Very happy with how the project turned out. You know, the stats can be improved, and we'll be working on that as we go. Probably won't do another episode dedicated until ready to do some mutations. But I would like to at least get a couple more high-level Thylas to read into the line before we do mutations. So that might wait until we're in the Red Room biome. I am hoping that there's going to be more Thylas out there. There's not many spawning points here that I've found, at least. So it might be easier to obtain some high-level ones out there. But that's it. We're going to keep this guy around for a little bit, because it's crazy looking. But yeah. So if you want to stick around for another couple minutes, I think I'm going to round these guys up, and we might actually go and try to take on that rock elemental right across the ridge there. So, see you soon.